All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2025 Indian Scout Classic. I know it's only 2024, but this is the new redesign for the Scout. I've already done the 101, which is 111 brake horsepower. This is 105 brake horsepower. And this has the chrome heads, chrome coming off. It's a beautiful motorcycle. Got that spoke wheel classic look to it. I like this. I like this quite a bit. The 101 was really pretty, but this has this look to it, and it's really nice. So this engine is claiming 105 brake horsepower, 82 foot-pounds of torque, and obviously a really low seat height, 25.6 inches at its laden weight, or laden, like 26 unladen. Really, still really low, so flat footing is no problem unless you're really short. And this bike is $14,000. So, yeah, it's not cheap, but it's also competing in the price point of the Harley Davidson Nightster. And I haven't even ridden this particular bike yet, and I already like it more. Just me, I just like this more. So once this demo ride kicks off here, we'll take this out on the road. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the seat check on the 2025 Scout Classic. What a position. Actually, my foot's coming off because it's a Scout. You are way on the ground. So you got feet forward. This is actually quite comfortable with the way the bars are coming at me. This is the, I mean, I don't know how big these risers are, but they're pretty nice. It's pretty comfy. This has the push button start on the side, and the key fob is right here, zip tied to that, and Velcro. Interesting sound. Sound better with an exhaust on it. Self-canceling turn signals. And an incredibly comfortable riding position. The seat's a little stiff. And then it's not the worst seat. It's just a little bit stiff. God almighty, I do love the rider triangle on this, because you are upright here in your core. You're upright. Now your feet are out forward. Your hands just kind of fall right into place where they need to be. I mean, good Lord, you could put, I mean, other than the fact that you'd be scraping it all the time, I mean, you could put floorboards on those, in my opinion. It's really comfortable. There's a little bit of a delay when you go from side to side. So you go in one way and then you go the other way. It feels like there's just a little bit of a lag delay to come over from one side to the other. And that's just slow speed right now. But I'm sorry, that's going to translate into higher speed. But this is not a sport bike. So you shouldn't expect, quick changeovers. I mean, it still feels like there's good power under 3,000. It doesn't feel like it's lacking anything. The engine doesn't feel like it's lagging or anything else. The good thing this seat has a hump in it, because it does throw you back just a little bit. It's got good torque. I mean, this bike weighs like 553 claimed. So 82 foot-pounds of torque, pulling 553 pounds, plus my fat ass. It's still got good power. I mean, third gear, I'm doing 60. It's got more than enough power. There's a little bit of vibration in the hands and in the pegs, but it's not overwhelming. I still remember the first time I rode a Scout, and the rider position was very, very confusing to me. I don't know why, it just was. You know, feet forward and my arms were forward, you know, so it was putting a lot of pressure on my back. Wasn't a big fan of that. It's quite a, it's surprisingly comfortable to ride. You know, as I was saying, when you're riding the original Scout bobber, arms were forward, you felt like my lower back was getting a lot of pressure. This, oh my god, this is right in line. I mean, 14 grand. There's a lot of bikes for 14 grand. I'll put on the screen other bikes you can buy for this money. Whew. It's got good power. It's got good power. And there's a lot more to go. I'm only in 4th gear. I mean, it's fun, it's relatively comfortable, good power. But again, on the screen, 14 grand. In between 10%, right? You got a lot of sports touring bikes in there. The base FTR is in there. There's a lot of bikes in that price range. You got the Speed Twin 1200 in this price range. Yeah. But if you're looking for that look, that style, the only thing that's going to come close, in my opinion, because the Nightster is just, it's not this good. It's not. It's not as powerful. It's not. It's the same price. It's overpriced. This is, I'm sorry, but the engine and the look of this bike is what you're paying for. And this engine is really good. I mean, would I add this bike to my stable? Well, let's put it this way. Of the Scouts, the new Scouts, the 2025 models, you have the Scout Bobber, the Sport Scout, the Scout Classic, and the 101 Scout, I think I got all those right. Out of all the Scouts, the 101 Scout is decked out, right? You have the fully adjustable suspension, you got all the wonderful bells and whistles. And I liked it. I did. I liked it. I would lose the bells and whistles, honestly. And I wouldn't be upset about it. The 101 Scout also produces a little bit more horsepower, but I'm pretty sure you can probably get this tuned. Neutral. Again, kickstand is way back there. So yeah, 2024 Scout Classic. I like it. I like it a lot. Sound check. Push this button to go. See, as I was mentioning, that's the bobber. There's the 101 over there. In between these, I don't have the Sport Scout to compare it to, but in between this, and that, this one, I like the chrome. I like the way this looks. While yes, the 101, as I mentioned, has the fully adjustable suspension, I would give that up, honestly, if I was going to go into the Scout line, because me personally, this one fit me very, very well. It really did. I enjoyed this quite a bit. So, there you are. Everybody, thank you very much for stopping in. I greatly appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Let's get more people riding bikes, seeing bikes, and enjoying the beautiful thing of riding motorcycles. All right, everybody, stay safe. And as always, enjoy the ride.